Now it's time for Open House, sponsored by Pyramid Heating and Cooling.
You know, we all love DIY projects out there, and when I can do one without bringing in another profession and do it myself, it's a great day. Today we've got Dom, my buddy from Evolve Stone. Welcome to Around the House Northwest, my friend.
Perfect, Eric. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on today, man. You guys have created such an amazing product that you can use inside and, of course, outside. I mean, it's on our TV set here at the station, but I tell you what, talk about a product that's easy to use, but looks beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. So something that leads into the beauty of that product is we actually mold off of natural stone. Funny enough, we're working on a new style right now. So I get pallets of stone from, the various quarries for the texture that we're trying to recreate. And yeah, when you mold off of natural stone and you've got like a one-to-one replication of that, it tends to look like the real thing. I mean, this product fools people all the time. It's actually a problem. People will walk past the wall and not realize that that stone is not real, super lightweight, and went up with a finish nail.
Yeah, and this can be used, inside, outside, kind of around fireplaces. You can use it just about any place, can't you?
So it originally, I mean, the material's been around for a long time. I've talked about that in the past, but as veneer, it's basically stone siding. If you can think of, wherever you can put siding, you can put the stone. So right here, I've got basically an exterior mock-up. I've got my substrate, which right here, 7/16 OSB. You're going to see that, 90% of the time. I've got a house wrap type 2 weather resistant barrier. And then the most important part, I've got the rain screen. This is an 1/8" rain screen. It's dark, so it has, between the stones, you have a nice reveal. And then, you're shooting it on exterior with a 16 gauge finish nail. For interior, it likes to go up over wood. That's what it's been designed for. We have a Class B fire rated product that you can put almost anywhere except like inside the firebox and outside of the basically what they call the non-combustible zone.
Yeah.
The no-go zone.
Yeah.
So you respect that. But if I'm doing a fireplace, I cover the studs with, some OSB or some scrap. And then I roll out some black oops paint from the big box store, some gray paint. And then I just shoot the nails up over that. And I just make sure to buy the fire rated version.
And man, once that stuff's nailed on there, it's not moving. It's there.
Oh, that is one of the coolest things. So something like 400 pounds of square foot of negative withdrawal pressure. That's the resistance that it has when we did the hurricane test. I mean, yeah, it's on there. So if you think about, one piece by itself on an island, yeah, you're going to need a flat bar to pry it off the wall. But try getting one of those stones out of the middle of the wall. I mean, they get stronger and tighter in there as they're locking in on each other. And that's part of the beauty of the product, but that's also kind of been engineered in.
Nice. And it's cut so easy too. Basically, you're working with it like wood, correct?
Yeah, so it does. It cuts like almost balsa wood. If you can imagine, on average, the stone, let's call it 5/8 of an inch thick. If you can imagine just flat stock balsa at 5/8 of an inch thick, that's what you're using. I use a miter saw, but like guys are out there, like a siding guy loves his 4-inch angle grinder and he can cut it with that. I love the miter saw because it gets me a true square cut every time. And I'm usually only cutting square cuts if I did my layout well. But you can use the table saw. A lot of guys just use the table saw with a miter, with the sliding miter block.
Yeah.
And then they can make their cuts however they want. If they got to do a tapered cut, they can do that. If you're cutting pieces into like a gable end and you got a pitch, you can set up a quick little jig with 2 pieces of plywood and just run your cuts through that. The other thing, what's become really popular and what people are going bananas for is you can take it, just a flat piece of stone, and you can miter it, take 2 bevel cuts out at 245s, and then you put a little bit of adhesive in the back of that cut, and now you've got a perfect, 90-degree mitered stone, which you can't do. I mean, you could do, but it'd take you all the crazy tools and everything that you need and all the scrap you're going to have and mistakes. I mean, just, give this a shot. You can't do it with any other kind of stone product.
And what I love about it too is that really, you can work with this stuff and have little waste, because when you're cutting a piece, you can just use that piece someplace else.
The way that the math works out, if I have to make a cut as I'm coming to a door, that other piece, as you come over, the other side of that door, or you butt into the wall at the end, that piece almost, you know, it's really close if it's not the perfect piece to, shoot onto the wall there. And then you only made one cut, you got two perfect pieces.
And you guys have a bunch of different kind of bond patterns and sizes and even colors right now.
Yeah, so we teased we're coming out with a big, relatively chunky limestone. I think 8 inches by 20 inches nominally is our biggest piece. And that stuff flies. I mean, that goes on the wall so fast.
That is great. I love it,
Yeah.
because that bigger pieces, it's dramatic as well. So not only does it go up quick, I like that look too.
Yeah, and that came from natural limestone. So we took some limestone and we're molding it. And funny enough, we matched the color pretty dead on too. So people in limestone heavy territories are really looking forward to this.
That is awesome, man. That's exciting. And what's the best place for people to find you? If someone wants to look at these colors and all that stuff, what's the best place for people to track you guys down?
I'd start if you have design or a project in mind, I'd start on our main website, evolvestone.com. But then if you're looking for almost the Pinterest version of this stuff to get some ideas, check out our Instagram, check out our Facebook, and then the TikTok Reels is a bunch of cool little tips.
Dom, thanks for coming on today, brother. I really appreciate it. And that website is?
Evolvestone.com. Check it out.